Hi, in this video, I am going to show you how to perform the schematic and layout design of a CMOS transmission gate. For design and analysis, I am using Electric VLSI EDA tool along with the LT Spice. So let's get started with the electric tool. For designing the transmission gate, create a new cell, select the schematic mode, name that file CMOS underscore TG, CMOS implementation. Click on OK. You can see the component palettes here. Place PMOS and NMOS. Change this PMOS to 4 port parameters. First I will try to rotate it. Go to the edit, rotate clockwise. This one, change this transistors to 4 port. Select the transistor first, go to the edit, change 4 port transistor. Since this is a PMOS, use the PMOS 4. Same for the NMOS. Change NMOS 4 here. Change it, done. So you can select these texts and decrease the font size. For multiple selection, use Shift and use Ctrl I. Set the unit size to 1. So these are nothing but your width and length of the PMOS and NMOS. Similarly, first you set the spice model. Select the transistor, go to the tools, simulation spice, set spice model. Shortcut key is W. I have set this for this transistor NMOS. You can decrease the text size. Select these two. Use Ctrl I to 1. Without the spice model, you cannot simulate the CMOS circuits. These two acts as input. So source of PMOS is connected to the drain of NMOS. Select this. And the source of NMOS is connected to the drain of PMOS. The bulk or the substrate, you need to connect it to always the source point. Similarly for the NMOS. This acts as input. So place a input of page node. You can enable the grid by using Ctrl G. You can see that. And this port acts as an output. You place the off page node at the output. It will act as a output port. Next, these two MOS, that is PMOS and NMOS, are controlled by using the input pins. So I'll place one more pin and connect the gates, and I'll apply the complemented input. Because this is a PMOS, you need to apply a low value. Similarly, I'll place one more input. This will be your input. You can export this. First select the off page node, go to the export, create export. You can name it to VIN. This one to VOUT. Since these two are control signals, I'll use one as C and the second one is exported to C bar. If this signal is positive, then this NMOS is on, and if this signal is negative or complemented of the C, then the PMOS gets on. So you have to, in order to perform the simulation for this, you need to place the spice code. So I have taken the default length and width. The width of the PMOS is 2 and length is 2. Similarly, the width of NMOS is 2 and length is also 2. So this 2 indicates that you are multiplying by a factor. If I am using 130 nanometer, 2 multiplied by 130. It holds for both length as well as the width of the transistor. Now you place the spice code, go to the miscellaneous spice code. Use Ctrl I, click on multi-line text. Here you need to write the spice code because this tool doesn't understand any graphics. It is totally working on the spice. So I'll write the spice syntax. VIN, that is connected between VIN 0, which is a ground. I'm applying a pulse which is of 0, 1 with having a delay of 0, 500 picoseconds rise time, 500 seconds fall time, 20 nanosecond width of the pulse, and period of the pulse is 40. This is defined for VIN as input. Similarly, in the similar fashion, you have to apply the inputs C and C bar. So what I will do is I'll copy this text, paste it. This time this signal will be VC, that is connected between C and 0, which is a pulse of same, and I want to set this value to 15 and to 30. The input for C bar. So I'll say VC bar, which is connected between VC bar, which is a pulse. This time you have to give the value 1, which is a opposite of C. Here it is 0, 1. Now it is 1, 0. The remaining things are same. I want to perform the transient analysis. So dot tran 0.1 nanosecond to approximately 100 nanosecond. Next, include the model file. Include this is the library path where it is present. On the desktop, I have placed this. So this is the path which is to be included. So say apply. Okay. Window, fill window. The model file is placed here. You can see it here. This is the technology file, which is a 130 nanometer, and the model name of the NMOS is CMOS N, and for PMOS it is CMOS P. So I have to change this model names to CMOS P, CMOS N. Once the design is completed, you can go to the DRC, check hierarchy. Two errors are there. Use shift greater symbol. So that means this arc is not connected properly. Connect these two. Save the design. So it shows that there are 0 errors and 0 warnings, and it is ready for simulation. Go to the tools, simulation spice, write spice deck. There is a mistake in the file. It is underscore. To use underscore. Go to the tools. First I will close this. Go to the tools, simulation spice, write spice deck. You need to plot input, V in, V out, VC, and VC bar. 4 plots. So this is your spice code. You can maximize this, and you can split this, add plot plane. Because there are 4 signals, I am adding 4. So this is my input first. Next we need a control signal. Next we need a C bar, and this is my V out. So you can observe that up to this point, whenever the control signal is high, up to here it is passing this signal, only this amount of signal. You can observe that. After the remaining signal from here, from this point to this point, it is not passing. You can clearly see this. You can see the slider moving. Up to here it is passing. After that, beyond that, it is not passing. So this state, whatever the signal which is not passed, is called as the high impedance state. This will be your high impedance state. Again, when the signal rises, okay, then the signal will be passed. Only this much amount of signal is being passed. You can see here. Only this much signal. If you want to view the sinusoidal input, I'll try to change this to sine. The same input, instead of pulse, sine, initial value of 0, then maximum amplitude is 1, of frequency 500 megahertz, with the phase shift 0, damping factor all the parameters made as zeros. Save this, go to the tools, simulation spice, right. Again you need to plot the 4. Now this is the spice code. I want to split this to 4 plots. First will be your V in, then VC, VC bar. VC bar is just opposite of your VC. Actual control signal is VC. So if you observe that up to this period, up to here, it is passing. After that, the state is nothing but it is a high impedance state. From this point to this point, it remains high impedance. So whenever the control signal goes high, at that part it is passing the signal. In the remaining state, it is like high impedance state. So this is the schematic view of the transmission gate. Now I want to perform the layout of this. Go to the cell, new cell. This time select the layout and give the name same as that of schematic, CMOS underscore TG, so that you can make a layout versus schematic. The same names, they have to match in order to perform the layout versus schematic. Now you need to place PMOS and a NMOS. Use Ctrl J for rotation. This also Ctrl J for rotation. If you observe that I have used the default length to 2, but in layout it is not possible because the minimum feature size given is 3 and 2. So if I set the 2, you will be having lot errors with this. So I am using the default value. You can make the connections with this. Place the P active. Make the connection. Copy this. Similarly, for the NMOS, inactive, these are for the drain and source regions. Inactive and P active are for the source and drain regions. Now you can check the DRC. It shows that there are 0 errors and 0 warnings. You place a P well to the NMOS and N well to this. Set the width to 20. Similarly, this width to 20. If you observe that the source, if this is the source of PMOS is connected to the drain. So just make the connection, and the source of NMOS is connected to this. This one acts as your output. This one to input. Here you have to provide the control signals. So I'll use a metal one poly. So you can check the DRC again. So it shows that there are 0 errors and 0 warnings. So you can also see the 3D view of this. This is the 3D view, how it is implemented. Top layer shows it is a metal one and the pink color shows it is a polysilicon. This is your input and this one acts as your output. You define the ports. This to V in, this port V out. This port is, since it is a PMOS, it will be like C bar. Same as that of your schematic. This one to C. Now you can check all the DRC. It shows that there are 0 errors and 0 warnings. You can check the ERC well checks, whether wells are connected or not. So wells are connected. It's only the ground is not given. That's the only error here. Ground is not defined because we use in the spice code we have used the 0. You need to define, that's all. If you make a NCC network consistency check, this is same as that of your layout versus schematic. It shows that they are matching. That means 2 parts to 2 parts, 4 wires, 4 wires, 4 ports, 4 ports. They are all matching except the sizes. If you see the schematic, in the schematic, what I have used is here 2, 2. But in the layout, I have used the 3, 2. Try to change this width to 3. NMOS width to 3. Save the design. Now you can make the comparison. It shows that the exports, sizes and everything are matching. That means your layout is equal with the schematic. Now you can copy the same text and just place it here. Use Ctrl I to increase the font to 1.5. Click on apply. OK. That means this time I am applying a sinusoidal. That's all. Nothing more than that because it remains the same. Go to the tools, simulation spice, write spice state. We haven't specified the model file here. See this MOS. I'll use shortcut W and this also shortcut W. Change the model file to CMOS P as defined in the technology file and this to CMOS N. Save it. Now you can run it. So it is working fine. Let me check the outputs. V in, V out, C bar, C. So you can see this results. Separate this into discrete plots. First I will use V in, next C, your C bar, and this is your V out. Let me change the color of this pink. You can also use this. So the layout also, whenever the control signal is high, it is passing only that much amount of signal, whether it is a pulse or a sinusoidal, only this signal will be passed. In this, whenever the signal goes zero, it is becoming a high impedance state. This is how you perform the simulation. You can change the colors of choice. Okay, this is the simulation of a transmission gate.